Hey everybody, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78 here in the Lincoln Park neighborhood. And it's that time of year where you want to get somebody something special, a really unique gift. How about making it yourself? Head down to New City. It's right here off of Halstead Street, and it's called Studio by Garden Streets. There it is right there. And you can do all sorts of fun things like discover your passion, creativity, hobby, confidence, inspiration, the whole thing. I'm going to talk to Jennifer, who's the owner of this place and who decided to pop it up right here in the Lincoln Park neighborhood. That is this story from the 78. Let's go shopping. So you're looking at something very unique, the Succulent Bar, and that is one of the many things you have here at Studio by Garden Streets, and I'm here with Jen. How are you, Jen?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's a perfect time of year to make something unique for somebody where you don't have to, that you don't find something where 20,000 other people might have. This is something very unique, so you have unique gift options here, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Not only can you make your gift, but you can just do it for fun. So we're all about creativity here. Studio is a place for you to make things. So this is an example. We also have a couple of other walk-in experiences. An example is our dried floral bar, which is right here. I'll show you some examples. And then we also have moss bar, and people are so creative when they come in here. You'll see some of the examples that we'll be able to show you.
Right, and you started getting into what this place is. The original in Boston, right? And you decided, you know what?
Yes.
Chicago has a special place in my heart. I want to open this place here in Chicago.
Absolutely.
So talk about the experience that family, friends, partner, whatever who wants to come in here, what can they expect here?
No, I'll even go back a little bit further. Sure. So a while ago I was in tech, and then in 2018 decided to pursue my passion, which was gardening and plants. And that was when we decided to do plant services for buildings and offices, because at that time, pre-pandemic, people spent up to 80% of their waking hours in their work environment.
Right.
So it was a really great opportunity to have that wellness experience and to really improve people's lives by having the live nature inside. And then the pandemic happened, a lot of offices closed, our clients went to remote work, and that was when people asked us, what can you do to help us bring that wellness piece to our homes and help us get together and maybe feel a little bit better about all the situation that we were in. So we decided to create our virtual team building events, and that was based on sending kits with everything you need to make a succulent terrarium, to make a dry floral event, and we also expanded out to doing food and bev. And today that's still going on, but in a less so of an environment. And then once people were more comfortable getting back in person, we thought, what a great opportunity to bring all the things that we have been doing to everyone now as a consumer. So that's how we decided to do brick and mortar, and Cambridge, Boston was our first location. We had a remote team here in Chicago, so it made perfect sense for us to open a brick and mortar store here in Chicago. And everybody said, you know, this is a great location, and the folks here are just so fun. So here we are.
And that is what people are doing behind you right now. They're working on certain do-it-yourself projects. But this is what people can do when they come in here.
This is what they can do when they either come in here as a walk-in visitor, or they can sign up to any one of our workshops, and they can do that from our website, studio.gardenstreets.com, click workshops, click Chicago, and our schedule is right on there. So you can come. Here's an example, actually three examples.
Sure.
Stephen here is making a evergreen wreath. This is an example of what a finished piece is, and later today we'll be running a workshop just like this, so he's prepping for that. And right next to him is our evergreen birch box centerpiece. So in the holiday time, this smells great, and it's also a really nice piece to have around your dining table, around your just around your home. And this is actually another wreath design, more for an indoor use, and it's our grapevine wreath. So everything here, even when they dry, will look great and does not shed. Yeah, so this one is more for outdoor use, and it does shed a little bit, but if you keep it outside, the wind will take care of anything that falls, and it'll also stay fresh for quite a while.
Fantastic.
So this I will demo for you live in a little bit. It's our pouring art, P-O-U-R-I-N-G, and where what we do is we take paint colors and we pour it over either canvas or a figurine, and we provide all the material here. all the mess we clean up for you. So this is really your creative space if you don't
yeah.
have the room in your own home. And then moving along. Amanda here is getting started on a chunky blanket. This is an example of a finished chunky blanket.
Nice and warm, especially
It's
for this
beautiful.
time of year,
It is
right?
very warm and it's very soft and it's so beautiful to both use and also to make. And we have different colors that people can pick when they come in here. So this blanket takes about 90 minutes as a workshop experience. And Ashley here is making an origami. You're making the flower, right? The sakura flower. So we do origami as well in various forms. This is one of our models for origami ornament. But honestly, you can use that year round, and it could be a beautiful display piece or just ornament that you put on your gifting. You can use that anytime. So that's an example of something that we do as well. And on the wall behind, you'll see we have trees that are also made out of origami paper. That's also something that we cover in the origami ornament workshop. And you have chunky knit stockings.
Yeah,
Which
those are
is the
wonderful.
the same material, but a different form. And it's just so fun to make it yourself. People get such satisfaction
So when
from
people
that.
come in here, they choose prior to coming in what workshop they want to do. Is that how it works?
Yeah, they can choose in advance, or they can also come in and do any one of our walk-in experiences. So pouring art, this ducky is very easy to set up, so fun to do. We do this as a walk-in experience. You just come in and say, I want to do a pouring ducky or a bear. We'll have multiple types of figurines out for you. And if we walk over here, I'll show you some examples of what people have
I'm gonna
made
follow you. How about that?
for our this is the moss art station. We call these our moss cocktails because it's in a cup.
I see what you did there.
Yes, moss bar, yeah. And then these are examples, and all the things you need are right here to make something beautiful. And people come up with all sorts of combinations. And then right here are a couple of examples of our succulent bar creations. This is a wine bottle, again, going with a bar theme. But it's great for celebratory and it's just something on your working at home desk or working at work desk. And this is one of our most popular ones. It's a terrarium. And there's a figurine of a dinosaur in there.
How fun is that?
We also have figurines of lizards, whoever's your favorite.
And you can just pull all that right here. This is where you can take everything.
Yes.
You have staff here to kind of help out
We
people
can
who
help
are a little
out.
intimidated by the process.
We can advise, and we're very encouraging. We want you to be making things because it really is satisfying and it's very liberating to make something. People feel so proud of their accomplishments coming out of here. We make sure it looks good.
I see. And how long should people block off time for when they come in here? If they make an appointment,
Right.
and they could also just walk in as well.
Yes, they can walk in as well. I mean, if you want to do all three bars, I would say it's probably 30 minutes.
What's the other bar? Am I over?
The other one is our dried floral bar. So these
this
are
right
all
here.
dried pieces of various types and different material. And this one is one of my favorites. Actually, these are all great. This is wheat.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is wheat, and
Very
if you
familiar
shake
here
it,
in the Midwest, right?
you can actually hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's wheat grains in here,
Oh, yeah.
and it just looks so beautiful as part of an arrangement too. These are bunny tails. It's a type of grass. We have pink and creamy white, and these are dried lavender.
Lots of fun options.
Lots
that you
of
can,
fun
yeah.
options. So many different combinations. This is called button balls. They're just fun colors. And here's an example of a very festive dried floral piece. And the beautiful thing is it lasts forever, essentially.
Right? Just
Right?
take care of it.
Just
like
take care of
anything
it. If you have a kitty cat and they love this, that may not last as long.
Right.
But yeah, it really does. So you can make this for your own, have it on your desk, or gift
give
it.
it. Yeah, gift it. That's the best option.
Valentine's coming up. This is a great way. And you can also just come and make it together. Mother's Day, Valentine's Day.
Christmas.
And it's
all
very
that fun stuff.
family friendly as well. So your whole family can come together and people can pick and choose what they want to do. You just have a fun, creative outing together here.
Right, and the best way for people to go about doing the registering for the classes and whatnot, what's the best way for them to do that?
That's to go online to our website, so studio.gardenstreets.com, just go to workshop and then Chicago, and then our schedule is right on there. For walk-in experience, just come in. We're open 5 days a week from Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, and you can just come in and do any of the experiences.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Jen, thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you showed me, and we can't wait to get started here when we're off camera for sure. So
yes, definitely.
That's the story from the 78 here in Lincoln Park, and come see my friend Jen. She'll be here. She'll be lovely to say hi to and help you out. TomBarneyChicago@gmail.com or storiesfromthe78.com if you want to check out other things I've done here. But it's time to get to work, so here we go.